Hello, I am Alvin Matthew Q. Ortiz of 1ITB. Good day to you, Sir Janice, and good day to everyone. So today I am going to present our finals laboratory exam program and its special features. So as we can see here at the start of the program, we can see that the program started at the middle of the user's screen regardless of their monitor resolution. So we can see three menus, naming account, transaction, and report menus. So transaction and report menus are disabled at the start of the program, so the user can't access neither of them. And under the account, we can see three menu items, naming login, view details, and exit. So the view details is also disabled at first because the user needs to log in before accessing those disabled menus and menu items. So first, let's see if the exit is working. Okay, it's working. Now we can start the program again and log in to the program. So when pressing the login menu item, we can see another frame pops up, prompting the user to input the right username and the right password. So if the user tries to input random letters in the username and also random letters in the password, it will show an error message telling the user that they input incorrect login credentials. So they press OK and it will clear the text fields. So the right username would be admin and the right password would also be admin. So log in. We can also choose to cancel if the user wants to cancel logging into the program. So log in successfully. Now, as we can see, the transaction menu and the report menu are now enabled, and also the view details is now enabled. But the login is disabled, so the user can't log in again. So under the transaction menu, we can see three menu items, naming register SIM card, balance inquiry, and load SIM card. And under the report menu, we can see view reports. So at the start in account, the view details doesn't contain anything because we are not registering. They are non-registered numbers yet. So under transaction, we need to register a SIM card. So once we press the register SIM card, another frame will pop up prompting the user to input their number, the network, and their balance. So let's say for example, I will input the numbers 0918123456 So the number should contain 11 numbers. Now the network would be smart and the balance would be 100. Let's say the user input only 10 numbers. So it will warn the user that the number should only contain numbers and have a length of 11. So okay, let's put the 7 back again. And in balance, if the user accidentally typed a letter, it will also show another error message telling that the balance should only contain numbers. So let's put the balance to 100 again and press to register. So now as you can see, there are now, so the view details combo box is now not empty. So we can press the number and we can choose to view the details of that number. So we can see that the username is admin, password admin, number, and its network, and also the balance of that number. So under the transaction, we can register another number again, but for now, we will check the balance inquiry. So under the balance inquiry, there is a label telling the user that to select a number to show the balance of that selected number. So once we select a number, a message dialog will pop up telling the current balance of that selected number. So okay. And next would be the load SIM card. So under the load SIM card, we can also select another number and we can enter the amount of that number. We can enter a new amount. So for example, let's say it's going to be 200, and chose to load sim to save that balance. So now if we go back to balance inquiry, it should save the new balance to 200. You can see now that it is saved. So under the report view, transactions that were made in the program. But if we select a number, it will highlight all the transactions that were made from that number. So let's select this number and it should highlight the transactions. And yes, it worked. So now to test the consistency of the program, let's add another number. So let's say 090659675549. The network would be globe and the balance would be 300. So let's register. So it should be recorded in the report view. So now if we go to the balance inquiry, it should have different balance. So if we select this, it should have 300, and if we select the other number, it should have 200. So also in view details, so this view details should be globe and 300, and in another it should be smart and the updated balance would be 200. So in load sim, we can also test the consistency of the program. Let's say 3000 load. So load to sim, and we can see in the view reports that it was recorded. So now if we select that the other number, it should highlight all the transactions that were made for that number. Okay, it works. And that's all for our finals laboratory exam. Thank you.